Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're all doing okay and having a great day and amazing week. My name is Effy and today I wanted to do an easy video, to be honest. And the video we're going to do is choosing my makeup at random. I have finally organised my makeup now that I've moved. It's not perfect, I need to get different storage and some stuff still needs to be organised. My drawers are over there and they're not organised yet. But we're just going to do random makeup picking. Some of it will be random number generated, some of it will just be me dipping my hand into whatever box and picking something out. So if that sounds interesting to you, please do just keep on watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's always makeup content. So if that sounds like the type of thing, then this is the place for you. But other than that, let's get on with it. So we're going to start with eye primer, and currently eye primer sort of shares a box with brow products. I'm hoping to get another set. Of these drawers to put stuff in. But that means a trip to Primark and I'm not ready to do that yet with my life. So basically my eye primers are on this side, so I'm just going to shut my eyes and pick one. Oh, we've got my least favourite one. This is the W7 I Got The Power All Day Wear Eyeshadow Base Primer. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop this on my eyelid. Like I said, this isn't my favourite, but I'm taking this makeup off and going to the gym after this, so I don't really care what I look like at the end. I'm hoping it'll be good, but we'll see. Now for eyeshadow palettes, I'm not just going to randomly shut my eyes and pick one. I'm actually going to use a random number generator. I did count up how many eyeshadow palettes I have. It's 64. So I've put, you probably can't even see it, but I've put 1 to 64 and I'm going to press generate. And we've got number 47. Again, you probably can't see that, but I promise it's number 47. Let me find and pick out number 47. Number 47 is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. I actually used this fairly recently and I tested it at, I think, the end of last year. But it looks like this. I obviously haven't planned out a look because I didn't know I'd have this palette. The one thing that's concerning me about this palette is that I have to random number generate like a blush and a lipstick. This isn't going to go with everything. But that's fine. I think I'm gonna go for a green look because as much as I love greens, I don't actually think I've done a green look using this palette. I'm not gonna make it too difficult because again, this is meant to be an easy video. I might just do sort of a smoky eye with like the greens. Yeah, but I'm gonna go for like more this type of green so I can use this shimmer, which will be fun. So yeah, I will speed it up and potentially put some music over the top, but I will try to remember to show you what colour I'm using. I'll only do one eye on camera and then I'll go off camera and do the other one. Be completely open and honest about this. I chose colours that I don't personally love to work with. These sorts of like khaki, warm toned greens are my least favourite to work with, purely because I don't think they suit me. For one, if I'm doing green, I'd rather do a bright green, but second of all, I just never managed to get them to blend well, and I don't think it's the palette's fault because honestly this is an amazing palette. I love it so much. I just think it's my fault because I don't know how to blend them properly. I don't think it looks that bad, and I did make a smart decision in my opinion to use brown on my lid. Even though it's been covered up by the green shimmer, the brown will just make it a bit more neutral, so hopefully if I get blush that isn't pink, it should be fine. If I get a pink one, I might be a little bit screwed. But overall, I do like the look. It's very simple, very easy, very standard smoky eye. I didn't want to do anything too difficult or intense or weird because like I said, easy video, going to the gym after this, just want to have a bit of fun on camera. Now for primer, and my primer box is right here. What I'm thinking is I just put my hand in and pull one out, and hopefully it's not a terrible one like the eye primer was. I'm just going to leave the box there so hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but I'm going to shut my eyes so I won't be able to. But let's pick a primer. Okay, I have the Rimmel Lasting Finish Primer, Day Proof Primer Base, that's not English, Skin Perfecting Primer. I don't mind this one, I don't reach for it that often. It's nice, it's hydrating, so yeah, this will do. I'm not happy about it, I'm not sad about it, I'm pretty indifferent. Primer is on, it feels nice, it's hydrating, it's got no tack to it, just hydration really. And I've just realised that after spending my morning organising all of these boxes, they're all going to be a mess after this, aren't they? Because that doesn't look as tidy as it was. Foundation. Again, this is my foundation box. I'm just going to put my hand in and pick one with my eyes closed. Okay, I've picked one that I'm pretty sure is empty. So, okay, I mean I picked it, so I'm going to have to use it. This is the Collection Lasting Perfection Glow Foundation in the shade Porcelain 2. Like I said, this is running out and it's severely out of date. Like, I probably shouldn't be putting this on my face. So I'm just going to take what's on the pump, try and get some more for my forehead, and my nose, and my chin. That's probably way too much. And this is why I should declutter my makeup throughout the year. I actually did really love this foundation, you know, when it was like in date and I was using it fairly regularly. I did really like it. It's a really good colour match for me. It sits nicely on the skin. I don't know if it will now because of how old it is. But when it was in its prime, I did really like it. It doesn't look terrible, considering how out of date it is. I mean, I think I bought this foundation when I first started my YouTube channel, which is like 3 years ago now, maybe. Now for concealer. Again, concealer box. They're all in a row. So I guess I'll just pick one with my eyes closed again. The first one my hand hit, to be honest. This is the Relove by Revolution Super Concealer in the shade C1. I actually quite like this concealer, but to be honest, out of all the concealers I own, there's only really one that I don't like, so the chances of me getting that one was pretty slim anyway. My skin is actually quite bad at the minute. I'm blaming it on the stress of moving house, but this isn't really a concealer I would use for covering my blemishes, so I'm not going to. Because this is a nice, light, breezy, easy video, which we love. Concealer worked fine, I knew it would, so yeah, that's good news. Now for powder is in that box, but actually I'm going to do cream blush and cream bronzer. So they now have their own boxes, which is quite nice. So let's pick a cream blush. Oh! Okay. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm just going to pick a cream bronzer as well. Okay, I can work with that. The blush, on the other hand, I don't think is going to go with the look. But we'll carry on and we'll do it anyway. Just might have to use a really small amount, like a really small amount. I'm scared. This is the Made by Mitchell Blursh in the shade Tiger Lily. I don't actually know if I've ever used this, but I guess I'm going to now. And I'm going to use the smallest amount possible. Literally just boop. We'll see how far that goes. Okay, maybe just like one more. Okay, that's not too bad. It doesn't match the eyes. And there I was saying if I got a blush other than pink it would be fine. Clearly I forgot about orange. Let's do the other side. Okay, I really don't think that's too bad, to be honest. What I'm going to do now is go with the bronzer. This is the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in Light. I like this, I enjoy this, I use this fairly regularly. Quite happy I picked it. Also, while I'm just applying my bronzer, because you've seen this in videos 1,000 times, you don't need me to talk about it, I will just talk about the new filming location. I have now edited a video that was filmed here, and you can hear the road. I'm aware that you can hear the road. I'm hoping you can't hear it enough to bother anybody. I know that it probably will bother some people, and I am really sorry about that, but there's not really a lot I can do. I now live on a main road, I didn't used to. So yeah, unfortunately you are going to hear the road. I do try to sort of not speak when there's like a particularly loud vehicle going past, or when like there's an ambulance going past, but obviously you can still hear it. The only time I would be able to film where you wouldn't be able to hear the road is like really late at night. So yeah, I'm sorry if it does bother people. I understand, but there's also nothing that I can do. And there we go, voila, bronzer is done. Now we need to powder down this one. Okay, this is a Primark packaging, but it is a Revolution blush powder. It is the Revolution Translucent Loose Baking Powder. I put it into this container because this container was empty and I hate the Revolution one. And I'm actually trying to use this powder up, so I'm quite happy that I get to use it now. I do quite like this powder, and I'm not trying to use it up because I don't like it. I'm trying to use it up because I've had it forever and it's in like 2 project pans. So yeah, I do really like it. It is a good powder. I just hate the packaging it comes in. And if it came in different packaging, I would probably repurchase it, but because it comes in that horrible like tub, I wouldn't repurchase it. Okay, now we hit a new problem. This is my blush, my powder blush. What are the odds it's going to be orange? Next to nil, because I don't actually own very many orange blush. But I feel like I've toned down the liquid blush enough where it shouldn't really matter, so let's just pick one. Oh, I've got this one. Okay, we're just going to work with it. This is the XX Revolution Wallflower Cream Blusher in the shade Foxhole Lane. It says cream, I don't think it is, so I put it in with my powder blush. It's like a very strong coral. That's actually quite funny because the blush could not be going worse at this point. I'm obviously going to go in with a very light hand and try not to make my entire face coral. This coral shade might be better because it might just look like a little flush of... I mean, it's fine. But yeah, this advertises itself as a cream blush. I don't think it is at all. It works fine on top of powder products and cream products, so if you want to use it as a cream blush, you can. I just don't think it is a cream blush. Even when you touch it, it feels like a powder. Okay, I don't mind that. I actually think that's quite nice. I actually think it maybe works a little bit better than the orange does. Now we need to pick a bronzer. Now bronzer realistically can't go too wrong with it. That is this box here. Let's go for... Oh, they all feel kind of the same, to be honest, because they're all just round. But I have picked one. I just need to get hold of it. This one. Okay, it's the Primark Luminous Sheer Glow and Finishing Powder in 312 Medium. Again, I actually really like this. I am trying to use it up. The story of my life. I'm trying to hit pan on it. I have been for like 2 years at this point, but I can feel it. I can feel that it's close. So I'm just going to pop it on. But it is a really good bronzer. I know it's meant to be a finishing powder and I didn't realise that when I bought it. But it is a really good bronzer. The only problem with this bronzer is because I've been trying to hit pan on it for so long, every single time I use it, I use way too much. I go in with like the heaviest hand possible. So thankfully it is quite forgiving in that respect, in that it's not super strong and makes me look ridiculous, but I still do use way too much and look ridiculous at the end of it. So I'm just gonna use my powder brush over the top to sort of calm it down. Now for highlighter. Where are my highlighters? Here. I'm getting used to it just as much as you are, but let's pick a highlighter. We have... Oh, it's pink. We have the MUA Shimmer Highlight Powder in the shade Peach Diamond. I have another one of these, which would have been right in front or behind it. There's a gold shade and that would have been a lot better, but oh well, we've got the peach one. Fine. This is actually quite interesting. I would do this again. Maybe I should do this on TikTok and do a TikTok one. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. That works fine. I think because the highlight, you can't really tell that it's not the same colour as everything else, although technically I guess it matches the blush. But yeah, it looks nice. It's giving me a nice little glow. I also, while we're talking about things that are wrong with this filming setup, I know the lighting isn't perfect. That is because my window faces north. So the sun is never directly coming into my windows. I think it's a good thing because I get less sort of variation in terms of the brightness, or even though it's changing right now. And the room is bright enough, but I know that it could be a little bit brighter, it could be a little bit warmer. I'll figure that out. I'm also going to put some like decorations along here and some lighting, so hopefully that will help. Just give me time, essentially. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is run the same colours along my lower lash line from the eyeshadow palette, and then we'll do brows, mascara and lips, which I am quite honestly dreading. So that's something. I'm also just going to pick a random pencil liner to go in my waterline. They all live in here. There are also liquid liners in here, so if I pick a liquid liner, because they're all just going to be black, I'm just going to put it back and pick a pencil one. Hopefully we pick a pencil one first. Okay, while we're at it, let's pick a glitter. Can't get much worse at this point. Obviously they all kind of feel different, but I don't know what I'm picking, so I'm just going to shut my eyes and... Okay, that's not too bad. That's not... It could have been worse. Could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. So, I'm going to cut this bit out of my video because I don't like watching it. I can't be the only person who doesn't enjoy it, but it's going to look terrible afterwards. See you in a moment. Okay, eyeliner is on. Weirdly, I don't actually hate it. Red and green are opposites on the colour wheel, in case you didn't know. So red was probably one of the worst colours I could have picked, but fine. It's kind of giving Christmas vibes, but it's not quite the right green, and I think that's why I like it. Yeah, I don't know. It's not the best. Now I'm just going to pop a little bit of this shimmer on. I don't think the shimmer was the worst one I could have chosen. There's like blue ones in there, so that would have been worse. Again, these shimmers are like kind of out of date, so it's kind of sticking together in not the way I want it to. But that's fine. That's fine. It's looking fine. Definitely made my eye more glittery, I'll give it that. I'm in a good mood today, clearly, because I'm just like, oh, I don't hate it. I quite like the red eyeliner with the green eyeshadow. Let's pick a mascara. They're all in here. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's actually a good one. To be fair, any mascara would have been fine, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag. Is that what it's called? Lash Brag, yes. I always get confused whether it's Lash Brag or Lash Drag, but it is Brag. Again, mascara is mascara. Now we have brow products, and like I said, they kind of share a space with eye primers, so I'll just keep picking until I have essentially an entire brow routine, which is hopefully going to be a pencil and a gel, but we'll see. This is the worst one I could have picked. It is the Lottie London Art Rival Micro Fine Brow Pen. That's not what I wanted. I never use that product because I'm terrible at using it. Now I kind of want... I don't even know what I want at this point. Maybe a clear brow gel. Okay. I did initially put my hands on a pencil, but I knew it was a pencil, so I didn't pick it. Now I have to put this back and deal with the consequences of my actions. This could be the worst bit. The brow gel I'm going to do first, and it should be relatively easy. It is the Benefit Gimme Brow in shade 3. Yeah, like the brow gel. The reason why I never use the brow pen is because first of all it's in the shade brown, which I always think is too dark for me. Second of all, I'm not very good at using it. Like, you have to have quite a steady hand in order to get like nice strokes for brow hairs. Okay, let's just give it a go. This is bad. I think also brow pens are just so different to how I normally do my brows that I'm just so not used to it. So it's really difficult for me to make it look anywhere near passable. And this is not passable, but we're gonna continue. It is also partially the colour because it's just too dark against my brows. Like, I've been switching to darker brow pencils, but pens just have so much more pigment that it's like properly brown, and my hair is not. At this point I'm just using this to tint my brows darker. Okay, honestly I don't know how to make this look good, and I think I just made them look so much worse than they needed to be. It was going alright until this. Like, it wasn't going great, but it was going alright. This has tipped it over the edge. This is terrible. But the good news is, I now no longer care what lip colour I get, because it can't be worse than the brows. Now, for lips, what I'm going to do is, I have 4 different containers, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to random number generate which one of the 4 I'm going to pick, and then we'll pick from there. So, again, you can't see this on my phone, but 1 to 4, where's the generate button? There it is. We've got number 4, which means it's coming out of the lip gloss one, which also means if I'm doing that I need a lip liner. So now I'm going to random number generate words between 1 and 2. 1 is my more neutrals, 2 is my brighter colours. Watch it give me number 2. Generate. Where's the button? Oh, I got 1. I got 1. So now I'm just going to shove my hand in and pick 1 from this side. Okay. We have the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner in the shade 1 because, I actually quite like this, so I'm not too mad at it. Okay, lip liner is on. I really like this lip liner. I have 3 of them. I wish I had all of them. They're really nice. They last all day. They work fine. I'm procrastinating so I don't have to pick from that tub. If anyone who's wondering, that tub is my lip glosses and lip balms, and that's why I'm not excited to pick from it. This is like lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. Fine, I would have been happy. These 2 are like my favourite neutrals or my favourite fun colours, so I would have loved to have got 1 or 2. This one, not so much. I'm just going to shut my eyes and pick one. Okay. That actually could work, you know. This is the Be Perfect Double Glazed in the shade Iced Latte. I think it's going to work fine with the lip liner. It might work fine with the eyes, considering everything else. That actually works really nicely with the lip liner. Let's review. I think if the brows were better, this would be fine. I think if the brows were better, I would leave the house with this makeup on. I would go on maybe a night out with this makeup on. It wouldn't bother me. Yeah, I would go if I could change the brows. Everything I'm saying is caveated with if the brows were better, I would leave the house like this. I would go on a night out like this. I would be pretty happy, but the brows ruin it. Nothing against the Lottie London brow pen, it's just not the right product for me. Yeah. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, because I would happily do it again. I actually really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's always makeup content, so if that sounds like your type of thing, then this is the place for you. Give me some video ideas, give me some fun, easy video ideas that I can film and get up to you guys. Yeah. Let me know what you think of the look as well. I am actually interested what you guys think of it, because obviously the red eyeliner isn't ideal. Ignore the brows. You don't need to tell me that the brows are crap, I'm aware. But you know, if you ignored the brows, what are your thoughts on the look? I actually quite like it. I would 100%, if I could change the brows, go out like this. Very happy with it. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great day, an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.